In this video, we will be unveiling the Sats Hunters ecosystem. First starting off with the Sats Hunters Ordinal, which is bringing real utility and value to the BRC20 and Ordinal industry. An industry that needs it the most. This product is not verbal utility. It is indeed backed by technology. It's used extensively every single day and is accessible to you 24/7. It's tied into a UI and has a revenue stream. This is the definition of intrinsic value. This is our public inscription tool, where value meets utility in every inscription. I'm going to explain to you what intrinsic value means. This is the first ordinal that would allow you to inscribe for free. Damn, it feels so good to be back. Do you see the picture I'm trying to paint here? Do you see what we've been building for the past few months now? Okay, anything that takes a little bit of time to create, like overnight or in a week or two or whatever, it's not that valuable. Okay, guys, this is not verbal utility. This is not me telling you guys, okay, well, I'm going to give you an alpha call. This is not me telling you, oh, well, we're going to give you whitelist to the next project who has no real utility, and then they're going to give you a whitelist into another project, on and on and on. We're not telling you to hug hands as a community, cross your fingers, look to the sky and say to the moon, hopefully it pumps. None of that. Intrinsic value is when an asset, a business, or in this case, a project, current value does not reflect its future value. And let me explain that to you in much greater detail. As you can see, there's our guy, and there's our ordinal. So, once you have a Sats Hunters Ordinal in your wallet at the time of inscribing, what do you see right here? Our system has just detected that you have a Sats Hunters Ordinal in your damn Unisat wallet, and it's telling you, you know what, bro? Since you are a Sats Hunters Ordinal member, you are going to be saving this amount of Satoshis. Do you know how much that racks up over time? How many times have you inscribed? I know it's more than 4 to 3 times. If you're a real hustler, it's probably in the thousands like myself. Guys, do you know what that figure represents? All you have to do is inscribe 43 times to get back your 0.015 Bitcoin. Mind-blowing in itself, okay? But what we're going to do is to incentivize people even further than that. If they're not happy with that alone, we ain't done yet. So our second use case, guys, actually incorporates something pretty unique. We call this where value meets utility in every damn inscription. I should have put damn right there instead of just in every inscription. Francis Dune, uncensored. Welcome back to another video. I mean, I actually should be welcoming myself back to another video. It's been a while. But like I tell you guys, I'm like that extraterrestrial you watch on the History Channel. When I'm here on planet Earth, I wow you with my knowledge and my ability to foresee into the future. I guarantee you, one day, now when I say one day, one project is actually going to use a BRC20 token and it's going to do over 100x. That is something I'm willing to bet on. But like that extraterrestrial, I may disappear at any given notice, not knowing if I'll ever return back to planet Earth. But when I do return, you could bet your bottom dollar that you will be enlightened and enamored with my knowledge, alpha, and my technology. And boy oh boy, I got some crazy tech that I'm about to share with you guys. Okay, enough of the theatrics, let's get right down to business. So in this video, we're going to be talking about and demonstrating not only our tool, but also the Sats Hunters Ordinal use case. So there's 2 of them, okay? The first one is you're going to be paying 0 service fees as long as you have the Sats Hunters Ordinal in your Unisat wallet at the time of inscribing. And I'm going to show you guys the website, which is sathunter.com. Number 2 use case is you're going to actually be getting BTC rewards if you own 3 or multiple of 3 ordinals. So if you own 3 Sats Hunters Ordinal, if you own 6 Sats Hunters Ordinal, if you own 9, etc., the more BTC rewards you'll get, because as you know, this also has a revenue stream behind it. Now, in my next video, for the BRC20 fanatics out there, We're going to be discussing the Shint use case in that video. If I compile everything in one video, it's going to be way too long. So do be on the lookout for that. You don't want to miss that one because that's straight fire as well, guys. And the Sats Hunters Ordinal is currently on sale right now in Discord. Okay, they're going for 0.015 BTC. So the link for that will be pinned. We have about 600 left, something like that. This is the phase 2 with a finished product. And you guys are going to see why it's going to be so worth your time and also your BTC to look into this. So go check it out in our Discord. It's pinned in the comment section. So let's get right to it as I share my screen. Okay guys, so here we are, sathunter.com, where value meets utility in every inscription. I'm going to dive into all of that, why we chose this slogan, and you guys are going to see exactly why. So as you see right here, we have the ability for you to scan your wallet for any rare Satoshis. Like in this example, I got the palindrome, I have a number palindrome, I also have a name palindrome, and the description is below there. Like again, we're not just talking about you, oh, okay, well, let me just, see what rare sats I have. We are allowing you to actually inscribe them. Once you click that, you could choose if you want to inscribe on a file, a text, a BRC20, deployment, or what have you. But this video is not about that. This video is about the Sats Hunters Ordinal use case, okay? So you could also inscribe on files, guys, texts, BRC20.sats. So we're not just limiting you to rare sats only. And by the way, that's very powerful. The ability to inscribe rare sats on your own. You know why? Because now you have the ability to find your own rare sats, inscribe your own rare sats, and also cut out the middleman. That's exactly what Bitcoin's all about, cutting out the middleman. Okay, guys? So let's carry on. Why did we choose where value meets utility in every inscription? Okay? Yes, it sounds cute, but it has much more meaning behind sounding cute. Now, look, I'm going to show you guys an example right here with Unisat, and I want to make this crystal clear, guys, okay? Unisat is one of the biggest players in the game who we respect highly. If it wasn't for Unisat, this ordinal space would not be where it is today. I have the utmost respect for these people, and I really do mean that. But this is just showing you guys a really good reference on how we are competitive. And, we're competitive even without having the ordinal in your wallet to get zero fees, okay? And let me show you guys exactly what I mean. So, pay close attention. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to inscribe. Let's just choose BRC20s because that's the most commonly used inscription type across the market. We're going to enter the same exact information, and we're going to repeat this 50 times, okay, guys? So let's go 5. Oops, I'll take that out. We go like this. So ticker is test, amount is 1,000, and we're doing 55, okay? So yeah, let's just go like this. That means somebody already made that particular inscription, okay? So here we go. Just keep these figures in mind, okay? Let's go to next. And then I am actually going to choose a custom SAT VB of, let's just go with 300 to keep it a constant, okay? So when I show you an example on the sathunter.com website, you're going to see the same exact metrics pop up because that's going to give us a firm total spend, okay? So just remember this figure right here, guys. So that is 0.0341550, okay, guys? Okay, cool. So now we're going to head on over to sathunter.com and plug in the same exact figures we just did on Unisat. So there we go, a 4-letter lowercase ticker, 1,000. We did it at 55, not 50. And we're going to continue. Here you go. This is all of your inscriptions right here. Let's head on over to continue, and let's plug in the same SAT VB, so we should get the same amount of, the same metrics here. Okay, Bitcoin. Oh, what do we see here? That's a glimpse into my next video. That's the use case for the Shint BRC20. Secret. Okay, guys, so here we go. Here's our figures right here, but let's see what the true figure is, which is in our total spend. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. You have a number of 0.0335977, and as we just showed you guys in our last example, they're comparing this to Unisat. Unisat actually had a different figure of 0.0341550. So let's just do some basic math behind this as I whip out the calculator to see where do we stand here. How much Satoshis are we cheaper than Unisat? So Unisat was 3415650, and we're going to minus this here to our own, which is 3359799 equals 55,851 Satoshis cheaper. And guys, we're talking about, not just cheaper in the sense of like, oh yeah, well, you have the ordinal in your wallet and that's making you cheaper. We're not talking in the sense of, okay, well, you're getting a discount. This is without the ordinal. This is without Shin BRC20 token. This is just straight up Bitcoin. Okay, so that's what we're talking about when we said where value meets utility in every inscription. Well, you just saw the value, right? The value is, well, even without an ordinal or even without the Shin BRC20 token, we are competitive. Now, but what about the utility? So let me show you the utility. And I'm going to use one of my wallets that has a Sats Hunters Ordinal in it. Okay, so this wallet here has a Sats Hunters Ordinal in it. Okay, I'm going to show you guys right there. As you can see, there's our guy, and there's our ordinal. So, once you have a Sats Hunters Ordinal in your wallet at the time of inscribing, this is what you're going to see. So, let's go back over here to BRC20s. We're going to plug in 1,000. Okay, and let's just do, I don't know, we'll do like 60. Continue. You have all 60 inscriptions over here. Let's head on over. We'll just put the SAT VB to like, I don't know, something like 300. I think that's more realistic. And pay with Bitcoin. Once again, this is a hint of things to come for our next video. Be on the lookout for that. And here you go, ladies and gentlemen. Bada bing, bada boom. What do you see right here? Our system has just detected that you have a Sats Hunters Ordinal in your damn Unisat wallet. And it's telling you, you know what, bro? Since you are a Sats Hunters Ordinal member, you are going to be saving this amount of Satoshis. And where do we get this figure from? So that is 85,502 Satoshis. It's right here. As you can see, if you didn't have this ordinal in your wallet, this area that breaks down all of the service fees will be lighting up and you'll be subjected to pay this. So right here, our standard service fee is 35,000 Satoshis. Now that's only if you inscribe 25 bulk inscriptions or more. So if you were to inscribe, say something like 25 bulk inscriptions or 50 bulk inscriptions or 100 bulk inscriptions, that standard service fee will not change. It will stay at 35,000 sats. Now, this does not even include, we're not even going to be talking about the size-based fee, which is indicative of the network fee. It's a percent of the network fee, which right here is 50,502. And I know you guys can't really see it, but we're not even going to include this in here, okay, guys? We're just going to look at this 35,000 Satoshis in my next example. Now, let's just carry on, and let's see what the true total spent is, guys. So pay close attention to this, because what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be comparing this to our next example, which is going to be a wallet that only has Bitcoin in it and no Sats Hunters Ordinal. So this wallet only has Bitcoin in here. There is no Sats Hunters Ordinal of any description, okay? So let's compare it. If you had a Sats Hunter Ordinal compared to one who didn't have it, as we just demonstrated, even without one, we are already competitive, right? But if you have one, it's that much more cheaper for you. So we're going to plug in the same exact figures over here. We're going to click continue. And we're going to put in the same custom SAT VB, which was 300. We're going to continue Bitcoin, and then it's going to go like this. As you can see, this is not shaded out like you saw if you had a Sats Hunters Ordinal in your Unisat wallet, okay? You're going to be subjected to these fees. And once again, the prices here are estimates, but they're conservative estimates, okay, guys? So let's check out the total spend once again. So these are the same exact figures. You got to sign that off. And here we go, okay? So if you only have Bitcoin in your wallet and you don't have a Sats Hunters Ordinal membership, you're subjected to 0.03670262. So let me bust with the calculator so we could actually do this math again. So right now, let's go like this. So 3670262 minus, with our Ordinal membership, that figure was smaller. That was 355,8060. Okay, guys, you're saving 112,202 Satoshis, guys. Do you know how much that racks up over time? Like, how many people here have inscribed? Dude, I have inscribed personally over 1,000 plus times. I can't even keep count anymore, okay? So imagine that times 1,000, that times 100, that times 500, that times even 200, that times even 100, guys. This is why I tell you, we call this where value meets utility in every damn inscription. I should have put damn right there instead of just in every inscription. In every damn inscription. Do you see the picture I'm trying to paint here? Do you see what we've been building for the past few months now? Okay, anything that takes a little bit of time to create, like overnight or in a week or two or whatever, it's not that valuable. Okay, guys, this is not verbal utility. This is not me telling you guys, okay, well, I'm going to give you an alpha call. This is not me telling you, oh, well, we're going to give you whitelist to the next project who has no real utility, and then they're going to give you a whitelist into another project, on and on and on. We're not telling you to hug hands as a community, cross your fingers, look to the sky and say to the moon, hopefully it pumps. None of that. This is very comparable to, like, if you have a hardware wallet. Hear me out. If you have a hardware wallet, you know what it gives you, right? It gives you peace of mind. It has that utility where it enables self-custody. Now, if you are in a bear market, if you're in a bull market, you know that it doesn't matter. You got that self-custody. That's the utility. So there is the value right there, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Well, the same is true for our tool. This is something that's most widely used in all of the BRC20 space. It's an inscription tool. At some point, you're going to have to inscribe, right? So not only do we give you guys real utility, we give you real value, but we give you something that's actually used the most in the field. And to me, that is very, very special. So now that we got that throat clearing out the way, let me elaborate on what intrinsic value is. Intrinsic value is when an asset, a business, or in this case, a project, current value does not reflect its future value. And let me explain that to you in much greater detail right now. So, back to our example. As I said, the size based by fee, we're not even going to put that into consideration, which is 50,502 sats you're saving if you have this ordinal in your damn wallet at the time of inscription. Okay, guys? We're not even going to take that into account. We're only going to talk about the standard service fee, which I've already explained, which is 35,000 satoshis. Guys, our ordinal right now, which is on sale in our Discord chat, right now, we got about 600 left of them, okay? If this is the math we're going to go off of, right? We are currently selling them for 0.015, okay? Why? Because this has intrinsic value. This is a real use case that's going to save you guys satoshis over time, as I've already explained. Think about it. How many times have you inscribed already, bro? Okay, let me break this down. So, this is 35,000 satoshis. We're selling it for 0.015 or 1,500,000 satoshis. So, 1,500,000 satoshis, okay, is our ordinal price right now, or 0.015, okay, divided by 35,000 sats. Again, it's actually much more than that. It's 50,000 plus 35,000, but we're just going to be conservative over here. What does that equate to? That equates to 42.8. Guys, do you know what that figure represents? All you have to do is inscribe 43 times to get back your 0.015 Bitcoin. This is why I tell you guys, this is what we call intrinsic value, where the current market value of this asset does not reflect its future value. Okay, guys? And how many times have you inscribed? How many times have you inscribed? I know it's more than 43 times. If you're a real hustler, it's probably in the thousands like myself. So, not only after 43 times of inscribing, you get back your 0.015 BTC, but all the times after that, you're saving all those satoshis that would have went to other public inscription service providers out there. Okay, guys? That's what we're talking about. Now, this is what we mean when we say where value meets utility in every inscription. I can't stress that enough. But you know what? We ain't done yet. So, our second use case, guys, actually incorporates something pretty unique. So once again, all you need to have is one of these Sats Hunters Ordinal in your damn wallet at the time of inscribing to receive these benefits, okay? Which is no service fees. Mind-blowing in itself, okay? Well, what we're going to do is to incentivize people even further than that. If they're not happy with that alone, if you have 3 or multiples of 3 Sats Hunters Ordinal in your wallet, okay, every single month, we're going to be giving you 20% of our Bitcoin rewards, okay? Because as you know, this is also a revenue stream. This is, Bitcoin we're getting here as well. And we want to give some of that back to our loyal Sats Hunters Ordinal members. I'll explain that one more time. If you own 3 ordinals is the minimum required to get into this particular benefit or this use case where you're going to get 20% of these BTC rewards will be distributed among all of you guys, okay? Now, if you have 6, well, you get pretty much double. If you have 9, you get triple, but it has to be in multiple of 3s. If you, for example, have 4 or 5 of our Sats Hunters Ordinals, you're only going to get 20% for 1 account, let's call it. However, if you own 1 more to make it 6, okay, you're going to get twice the amount because we're going to, we see that as having 2 accounts of 3 ordinals, okay? And if you have 9, well, then you get even more. You have 12, you have 15, so on and so forth. 18, it goes up and up and up, okay? So now we're incentivizing people to hold on to their ordinal, not only for these 0 service fees, but also if you want to earn that BTC, baby. And that's what we're talking about. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you understand what's going on here. I hope you understand where value meets utility in every inscription means. But guess what? We ain't done yet. In my next video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys the Shint BRC20 use case, and this one is going to blow your mind because I'm going to reveal something to you. The Sats Hunters BRC20 team has invented a protocol to streamline your transfer inscriptions, and you don't want to miss that. It's too much knowledge. It's giving me damn goosebumps. Look at this. All right, guys. So I'll see you on the next video. And until then, your ass is on your own, brah. Later.
Francis Dune, Uncensored.